at them. Look at the boys just by the coast there. The corner is being attacked by a cat. There's an island there in the middle of the river. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. Hopefully they don't, cut the water for no reason. We are now at the Sungai Selangor Dam Viewpoint. The boys are shooting up fires and have some recreation activities with your family and friends. Can picnic here. I don't think can camping here, but can picnic here. I'm gonna help fires too. I need help with the... Okay, I'm gonna shoot up fires first. Bye bye guys.
13, 14.
There's now setting up the walkie-talkie for the talents for the boys, so that we can better communicate with them with the suit. Working.
Power on. 1.
Channel 1, right?
16.
1. 1. 1. 1.
That was broken. Stop on 1. Hello. Oh yeah, 10.
Wait, I do one shots. Close up. Side. This is Sungai Selangor, and there's an island there, cool, in the middle of the river. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. Hopefully they don't, cut the water for no reason. And this is the hut on. Oh, look at them! Whoa, hello! Wow, so handsome.
Am I in the shot?
No.
Okay, go.
Cool mural. Oh look, there's a water rafting here in KKB as well. One of the main water activity you can do here. And also you can do the paragliding. Yes, if you want to experience paragliding nearby KL, just come to Kuala Kubu Bharu. It's really fun. We will be, stay tuned to our upcoming Mandos, video. We'll do some exciting content in the near future. Yes, I can give you I really give you a sneak peek or a teaser. This is the neck fan. Very nice investment. Thank you to our manager Li Hui for this cool idea. Yeah. Me and the boys just chilling here, waiting for shots.
Off to our next location. Faiz, how do you feel?
Currently quite okay. A bit stuffy.
You can turn up the AC. Point more to the back.
I think because there's minimum space inside here.
But how was it being outdoors in your armor, not in a mall, not at KLCC, just outdoors in Malaysia?
Actually, much more better because of the wind. The wind actually helped cool down the suit.
So it's not as bad as you thought.
Yeah.
Wind is actually much better than
Mm. But it's,
Yeah, because it's made by cotton canvas, so when you sweat, they actually help evaporate the sweat faster, and you actually cool down faster, basically.
okay.
Yeah, this the specifically actually I choose.
I think
I choose the fabric.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah, along with you guys, basically it's the same. It's a pure cotton.
But when there is no wind, what do you think will happen?
As long you're moving, it help you cool down. Yeah, you keep on moving, it help cool down.
Okay. Connor, how do you feel being finally having a suit of your own and just embracing the work we do?
I mean, it's nice lah, not having to feel stiff. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I think you guys don't have the real feeling yet. Wait until you guys play back the footage, then you understand what we saw. Because what you saw was just a T.
Yeah, fair enough.
Your helmet visor.
Yeah,
Turn
yeah.
right here.
Alright, we are now on our next location, which is the local museum,
Connor, go there.
Galeri Sejarah
Right,
KKB.
go right.
So
Your left. Bit more.
this place
Bit
is
more.
pretty self-explanatory. The
Okay.
local museum. Yes, and look at these two boys,
Yeah, man. Oh, boys.
two big men's with the
Right.
Malaysian
Can
flag.
you guys come into the sunlight? I know it's hot, but
Doing
the
stock
sunlight is
footages
helping.
now,
Okay.
and doing
No
some
more?
shootings
Okay.
now.
Oh.
Yeah. Upon our arrival, we were greeted by Encik Hairiy, a representative of the volunteer group managing the gallery. He kindly took the time to give us a proper tour of the small but historically rich gallery.
Kita suka lawan. Kita ikut masa-masa kita lah. Sekarang ni kalau orang akan kata
Encik Hairiy shared that the local museum is run by a dedicated group of volunteers. Their mission is to preserve and showcase local artifacts, historical archives, and the rich heritage, not only of Kuala Kubu Bharu, but of the entire Hulu Selangor district. The gallery for years has been operated by an NGO that rents and maintains the old colonial building, which has been thoughtfully transformed into a local museum. It is a self-funded labor of love, founded and run by these passionate individuals determined to preserve their heritage even without institutional support. Right at the entrance, the walls are covered in hand-drawn sketch murals that show off the art, culture, and history of Hulu Selangor in a really eye-catching way. It was drawn by local artists that understand the cultural and historical themes of the region. According to Encik Hairiy, the tombstone drawings here are actually based on real gravestones found in the local cemetery, giving the artwork a deep and authentic connection to the Hulu Selangor history. Every item on display here, from the vintage typewriters to the rare manuscripts, old photographs to the wartime relics, was painstakingly gathered through personal networks, field research, and the goodwill of the local community who donated all these precious historical items to the gallery. Encik Hairiy talked about how although the dam was built in the olden days, it was built well and with techniques and technology that was up to contemporary standards of the Nusantara people, boasting a history of its own that stretches about 100 years.
Melayu yang buat. Cuma Ampangan tu pecah. Ampangan ni pun dah lama lah, sebelum tu pun kalau ikutkan ceritanya lah. Lebih kurang 100 tahun juga.
Kayu buat.
Kayu, panah, semua campur.
There are many theories over the bursting of the dam, from simple wear and tear over the years to tumultuous rain and wet weather, a myriad other reasons that are now lost to history. A popular theory for the dam's breaking was the infamous 1883 eruption of the Krakatoa volcano, which had far-reaching consequences across the world. Its effects are believed to have devastated the dam's structural integrity, causing it to break under the water pressure. The 1883 Krakatoa eruption is an incredibly fascinating subject on its own, worthy of your own research. Back in the 1800s, Kuala Kubu was originally a small important tin mining town located near the Selangor River. The growth and development of the tin mining industry has led to the arrival of many Malays in Kuala Kubu. The old dam was used by the Malays in the process of sluicing tin ore. The Sungai Selangor has also become a beacon of basic boat transportation for the town at that time. After the dam was destroyed, the town was completely destroyed by the flood, killing dozens. The locals and the British government then established a new town slightly uphill, which they called Kuala Kubu Bharu. The layout of the town was inspired by the garden city concept, focusing on organized green, self-sufficient urban design. It was one of the earliest towns in Southeast Asia to have this layout. So this is a few historical paintings about what's going on here in Kuala Kubu Bharu. This is during the Perang Saudara in Selangor. Yeah, between the two, I think the two princes of Selangor at that time fighting with the Chinese tin miners. And down here, this one is the when the old dam fell, the Ampangan Besar Kuala Kubu fell. And this is during the golden age of Kuala Kubu Bharu. You can see the cars and train and everything. And this is when the flooding happens in the whole in the Kuala Kubu when the old dam fell. Encik Hairiy also showed us the highlight of the gallery, which is the handmade paper map of the area of KKB. He further elaborated on how the garden city concept was developed with the help of the minimap installation.
Kita gambarkan Ampangan pecah dengan banjir besar.
Macam miniature.
Ya, okey. Yang ni miniature ni dia.
He pointed out that the thought process for the design, citing the government buildings such as the municipal hall, be centered strategically in the town, and from there spread out and distribute the town's infrastructure and amenities. Here are the government offices, then the shops, and finally beyond that, the residential areas. Encik Hairiy then told the history of the communist threat in Kuala Kubu Bharu and the communist presence and conflicts that occurred in this small town.
Endap ni, balai polis ni.
Oh, itu yang
asalnya church.
polis dia sekarang.
Dia asalnya church. Tapi dia pasal sebab komunis apa semua dulu, dia ubah Sungai jadi balai polis lah kat sini. Ni polis sekarang ni balai polis. Sama juga dengan peristiwa yang si Henry ni.
Henry Gurney kat sini?
Ya, dia ada sikit.
Dia ambush kat sini.
Dia ambush dekat tu jalan ke Fraser.
Oh, dalam Bukit Kutu.
Oh, itu Sungai Selangor Dam.
Sungai Selangor tu.
Oh.
Jalan pasir tu lebih kurang batu 30 kilometer 30 lebih kurang lah. 30-31.
Interestingly enough, the skirmishes here would pave the road to Malaysia's independence. For many years, Encik Hairiy and his few dedicated partners has been running the gallery on their own. They have to sell second-hand historical books to sustain themselves financially. He expressed hope for more funding and support from both the community and public donations, so that the museum can continue to operate sustainably and eventually hire permanent staff to help manage and care for the space. Encik Hairiy hoped that one day Kuala Kubu Bharu will be recognized as a Bandar Warisan, similar to Malacca, allowing it to gain a greater public exposure and eventually develop into a popular tourist destination.
Dulu ni jalan lama ni dulu ni. Ni semua jalan lama.
Pesan yang kena.
IKBN Pertak tu semua dah tenggelam lah. Semua dekat sini. Orang asli semua dah tenggelam. Kawasan tenggelam je. Penempatan semula tu dekat atas bukit. Tapi inilah gambaran dia. Saya salah 100. Yang ni Bukit Kutu. Oh, okey.
Encik Hairiy gave some trivia about the popular hiking spot Bukit Kutu. On average, it takes a person roughly 6 hours to hike up Bukit Kutu. He then showed us a picture of some past colonial officials having ascended Bukit Kutu without getting themselves dirty. Anyone want to take a guess as to why?
Bayangkan dia ni, hiking dia pakai tandu lah. Dia pakai tandu. Orang bawa. Itu dia. Itu pasal dia putih.
Tu jangan luas lah.
Jalan dia
Kecil tapi boleh
tapi ni pun antara tempat yang dia nak buat pusat pentadbiran juga. Tapi dah terlalu jauh sangat.
Dia susah.
Susah. Although it is dark, this is just another snippet into the rich history that Malaysia has. Overall, listening to Encik Hairiy share the history of Kuala Kubu Bharu was both interesting and eye-opening. It was a day filled with meaningful takeaways, and the team walked away with a newfound appreciation for the rich history and cultural heritage that shaped this remarkable town. Learning this history helped us to see the roots of real community identity. It reminds us that even the smallest places have stories worth telling, stories that deserve to be heard, remembered, and preserved. We also aim to support the museum by helping raise funds to ensure it continues to operate smoothly and sustainably. Your contributions can help preserve the museum's rich history and keep it running for future generations. If you'd like to contribute, please feel free to donate using the bank details provided here. Okay, go. The menu that caught our attention. The monk. Did you? Nice.
When I do, I hope you know that I did my best. I don't wanna die, no, not tonight.